Hello everybody and welcome to Hearthstone ESL Legendary Series here in Katowice. I'm your host Marcin Nemsh-Filipovic, joined by Janis Savits-Mikkonen, and we are the Blue Brothers. Blue Brothers casting for you tonight. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm having so much fun casting right now. I hope you guys are enjoying it at least half as much watching. Really hyped about the last two matches. The last series was so awesome. It could have went either way around. Both players showing some excellent plays in each single game. And yeah, we have two more spots for the IEM Katowice.
Yeah, the IEM Katowice finals. Top 8, $30,000 prize pool. They will fly to Katowice, they will play, and also the World Championships points. So it's an amazing tournament, but they have to qualify. So next we have Amaz versus Ikealyou. Amaz, great player. What do you know about Amaz?
What do I know about Amaz? Well, he's pretty good. Yeah, very popular streamer, great player, known for his priest, but he has shown it many times that he can also play other classes really well. Lately, I don't think his results have been that good. Like during this last summer, he had some crazy streak where he was just winning everything. His play is still really strong. Nothing has really changed. But I'm really excited to see how he performs here today.
All right, and his opponent is Ikealyou. I guess I don't kill you, but Ikealyou is his opponent, and he is from Team No Mercy from Poland. He went for the qualifier. It's important to note that both players from Poland winning the Polish qualifiers were from the same team. So Team No Mercy are a really good Polish team, where Ikealyou, he didn't really have much experience with card games before. Hearthstone is his first card game, if I remember correctly. And, you know, facing Amaz, he is like a free-to-play player, I feel, and just didn't have many achievements. He did play in the BlizzCon qualifier first stage, the online one. So this is his biggest achievement yet, and he is facing Amaz. How do you think it will turn out?
He might be a bit nervous. I don't know, because he hasn't. Amaz has played many high stakes games with a lot on the line before. But for Ikealyou, it's a new situation, so it might play a factor here. But I hope that he's gonna just zone in on the games and just play his best, and we're gonna see an excellent series.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen a lot of excellent plays from our players since now. And wow, I'm excited. Definitely. I want to see. Do you think Amaz is going to bring a priest?
I hope so.
Yeah, we want to see some priest games from Amaz. Amaz is like very known for his priest skills, and he's a player who makes the pyromancer turns just like that. It's like when I'm casting. When I'm casting Amaz, and he has a Pyromancer in hand, and like 7 cards, I'm like, okay, maybe, well, Pyromancer might be the play. And he's like, Pyromancer, blah, 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 plays the cards, and then the magic happens.
Oh, yeah. We haven't seen a single priest in this tournament so far. We have seen 12 players play so up to this point, and none of them has chosen to bring priest. Maybe because of the bad rogue matchup, because rogue is kind of popular right now.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's definitely rogue is a deck you do want to bring to the Conquest format. And Druid versus Priest, I think, also is favored, because you do have those 4 attack minions, you do have the combo, so it's a tough matchup. As we can see on the screen right now, Amaz did not bring the Priest, so no Priest this time, but he did bring the Druid. That makes Savits happy, I guess. And Ikealyou, on the other hand, no Druid.
But a Shaman.
But there is a Shaman. And his teammate was playing a Shaman as well, so there is a possibility that they play a similar build, or they obviously practice together and prepare together for this tournament. And so maybe he's playing exactly the same lineup: Face Hunter, standard Shaman build with a lot of endgame, and Oil Rogue. For Amaz, it's like a Druid and Hunter and Warrior.
The first game is favoring Ikealyou really heavily. I actually practiced a lot of Shaman before the NA ESL Legendary Series, and the guy who I got my deck list from 11.fit, he told me that he was like 23-0 against Warrior. I didn't have exactly the same stats, but let's just say that it's a good matchup for the Shaman.
23-0?
Yes, something like that. He was actually rank 1 in the European ladder at that time.
And some people say that Hearthstone is a random game.
Yeah. But some matchups are just like that. It's kind of a bit similar situation than with the Paladin, because the hero power is just so good against Warrior. Warrior has really tough time dealing with that. But it's even better with the Shaman because the totems have 2 HP, so they don't die to things like the Death Spite, Death Rattle, or Whirlwind.
Yeah. All right, so here Ikealyou winning the mind games. This is a blind pick in a Conquest format, so he is getting a good matchup just at the start, but his hand for now, before the mulligan, looks actually pretty bad.
Yeah, that's really bad. And Amaz, on the other hand, has the Fiery War Axe to start with.
How important Cruel Taskmaster is in this matchup against the Shaman? Doesn't matter?
I actually don't know. I don't think it's that amazing. Why do you really... There's nothing you can really kill with it.
Yeah, it's not like there is a target, basically counter creepers, totems, maybe a 1-1 totem, but other than that,
yeah,
not really.
Oh, but now the hand is not looking so bad for Ikealyou anymore.
Yeah, he got Feral Spirit and a totem.
Yeah, and Drake is great also. Like, you don't even mind having it in the starting hand because you know that against a warrior you're gonna have plenty of time to play it.
So how normally does this matchup look like from the Shaman perspective? You do...
Hero power, you do your thing, bait out the brawl, then you play the rest of your hand.
Alright, is it a bit better for the warrior if the warrior runs Barngeddon?
Yeah, it helps for sure. It's a big part of the warrior strategy. Like, that's what you need to have a chance, really. Other than that, it's like sometimes with the weapons, and you can set up with the Alex Raza and the Chromage combo, so if you manage to kill off all the taunts with your weapons, you might be able to burst down the Shaman.
How do you like not attacking the totem? Do you keep the weapon for Feral Spirit specifically, or...?
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
I think Brawl is important as well, like, as a warrior. You do want to, well, again, AoE basically. Like, you do want to have Whirlwind plus Deathbite maybe to deal 2 damage to board. You do want to have Geddon. You do want to have Brawl. But then again, you don't brawl the totems. Like, if you brawl, you want to make the brawl have a meaning.
Yep, that's definitely right to keep hero powering. You want to hero power as much as you can against a warrior.
Alright, so here there is a Nerf Shock. Taskmaster had some use if it would be used with the Acolyte of Pain, but I think we are going to see the Earth Shock here.
Definitely, you want to deny the draw from the warrior. It's a big part of how you win this matchup. And also, this is a really good turn for the Feral Spirits because he's still gonna have 3 mana next turn. He's still gonna have at least, well, he's likely to have at least 1 taunt to protect the Mana Tide Totem.
Yeah, that's certainly true. So for Amaz here, he gets the weapon, but he won't be able to use it this turn.
Yeah, the Armor Smith didn't make much sense either because there's two trees on the board and a healing totem, so the Armor Smith would have died for free.
There is Harrison Jones on Amaz's side, but if Ikealyou is playing exactly the same deck as his teammate, there were no weapons. There's no Doomhammer, no Stormforge Axe, no Power Mace. That's kind of weird for, well, let's say it's not that weird, but it's different for the Shaman builds we know, right?
Amaz might not know that, so he might hold on to the Harrison for no reason, kind of. I mean, if he knew the cards, he would just drop it anytime he has 5 mana and doesn't have a better play.
Yeah, but definitely if you don't have that information and there is no way he could get that information, he will keep the Harrison because that's the correct play, to just keep it and wait for that Doomhammer. Right.
Looking so rough for Amaz right now.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't have the cards. He basically has 3 cards that are conditional. And you don't want to play this Harrison because Harrison is one of the ways to come back in this game. Like, you just want the Doomhammer to be played, and then you want to play Harrison.
That Earthshock on the Acolyte was absolutely huge.
Yeah.
Denied a card draw.
Bomb Lobber is not terrible. This is something to play this turn at least. Alright, so the special delivery is going to kill the worst target.
Well, that special delivery was pretty bad.
I guess that was a delivery missed.
Yeah.
Use FedEx next time, Bomb Lover.
Belcher looks great. Just because of how well it matches up against the Bomb Lobber. And probably just Totem Up. You can take it easy against the Warrior.
What do you think about Neptulon? Like, not this turn, but overall, as a card in Shaman.
It's interesting, because in some matchups it's really good. Like, you remember how bad Priest matchup used to be for Shaman. Neptulon actually changes that completely. Like, it's the card that refuels your hand. But on the other hand, you can sometimes really struggle with it, because if your opponent runs Big Game Hunter and it gets hunted, you pay 10 mana for it. You pay 7 mana and 3 for the next turn, and your opponent kills with like the tempo loss that happens from it when it gets Big Game Hunter is so huge that it can cause a lot of problems.
True. I like the fact how the game evolved because previously, before GVG, we had one class card, a legendary class card. So there wasn't that much difference between classes, and right now we have those 2 class cards. So like for Shaman, it is visible because Shaman does run both Alakir and Neptulon. So let's say in 1 year, after one more expansion, one more adventurer, we'll have like classes will be really unique. You will feel like you don't have that many common cards and in both decks.
Yeah, hope so. Well, looking at this game, it's just it's easy to believe that that 11.5 feet really went like 23-0. It's just really one-sided. Like from the very beginning, like after the Earthshock happened and denied the draw, the Warrior has been so far behind. There's like no way to catch up really. Like the only way for him to draw more cards is the last Acolyte and the Harrison Jones, but there's no weapons most likely.
Yeah.
So it's just the Acolyte, and even if you draw that, you only draw like 2 cards really. So.
Like even if you get an Alexstrasza, there's always this Sludge Belcher there. So Amaz decides to use Gromp to trade, and that's desperate, but that's possibly the correct play.
Yeah, I think he kind of had to go for it. It was bad, but his options were all bad, so can't blame him for that.
Do you try to stall from now? Like being Amaz, you know you are not able to win, so you stall to see more cards from.
Yeah.
Well, I think it doesn't matter actually because the Shaman wins, so Shaman is eliminated.
Yeah, I think you stall and try to get a brawl. Like just try to hang in there and just rely on the brawl.
Oh, like
first showing the brawl and then landing a good one.
So you still believe that Amaz can come back in this situation?
But
okay.
Not really, no. In all honesty, no.
Because it's like another advantage of Conquest format over the King of the Hill. Because in King of the Hill, you want to stall to see more cards from the winning deck because the winning deck stays. And here, you're like, all right.
You're revealing more cards for your opponent because the Warrior is going to be played again. So, do you want to lose quickly?
True.
No, but let's try to be serious here and like, what are the ways that Amaz could come back in this? Like,
it is Brawl.
Like Ragnaros and just hit the perfect target every turn?
Well, there is... Well, the Brawl itself is good, but then there is Neptulon, and Ikealyou still has the cards to come back after the Brawl and spawn the board. So Brawl is not that great. It's a temporary solution. And then Ragnaros... what about Dr. Geddon, maybe?
Dr. Geddon?
Geddon.
Dr. Geddon. Yeah, that would kind of help, but it doesn't solve the problems. He does have the coin, so if he... No, wait, but it doesn't work.
Dr. Geddon spawning 2 boom bots and then using the Geddon power.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Sounds OP.
Yeah, quite.
Sylvanas?
Yeah, you do have to play Sylvanas here. Do you develop the weapon?
Sure.
I guess. That Harrison Jones is just going to laugh at the mouse.
Okay.
I like how the Shaman is built without weapons, by the way. That's pretty smart. Like, people do run Harrison Jones in both Druid and Warrior.
You see what he's doing there? Sylvanas, coin. You know what combo costs 11 mana?
Bro.
Yes! I've done that a few times actually.
Wow.
And it's pretty good.
Well, it takes me back to the time of I Am Shenzhen, where Amaz was playing Priest. He stole Shadow Flame from the Warlock, and the only way to win the game was top deck Sylvanas and Shadow Flame Sylvanas, and he did exactly that.
Wow.
Look, that's Geddon. It's not a doctor, but
it's something. Probably not enough.
Oh, the game is not over yet, but certainly Ikealyou has an advantage here.
Yeah. I'd probably trade the low depth here for that and just try to give him a totem.
Don't you
like the only bad
first?
result. No, not with the Harvest Column, I think, because you want to clear the totem that he gets.
Well, he can play the
Flame Tongue?
Flame Tongue and clear anyway.
I guess. Okay, well that was good for Amaz.
Yeah, the hero is like a bit better RNG.
It's not gonna be enough, but it's still something. And all those totems are gonna get blown up by the Geddon.
Ikealyou has all the totems. How do you defend against this set?
Geddon.
Well, this is actually not bad for Amaz here.
Yeah. That was really good result from the Sylvanas. Well, it is still bad because the coin doesn't really count as a card, and the Cruel Taskmaster is not doing anything right now either. So it's almost like...
Yeah, but Amaz can still top deck like a good card every turn. Like, look at this top deck! It is something.
Oh, he doesn't get any. Okay.
Well, the thing is,
I
like,
guess he doesn't have to.
it seems like Ikealyou has a lot of minions, but not really. It's just Haunted Creeper.
Yeah, and Totems.
So this board is not threatening at all, and Amaz...
With the Flame Tongue it is.
Yeah, it will flame it is. But then Amaz has some cards, and he has a 5/5.
It's pretty good Flame Tongue here.
Yeah, you do clear and develop the board.
Yep.
But then it will be easy to clear. With, or not really that easy, but you can get an and Taskmaster if you really want to clear the Flame Tongue.
Yeah, I think you kind of have to, otherwise the two
Whirlwind.
Spectral Spiders are gonna trade for.
Can you actually activate... Can you like attack with a weapon and then Whirlwind? And then play Gaiden? No, really? Can you...
Like he has solo cards, he needs to think how he can get the maximum value. Like he does have a full board clear here if he wants to spend everything.
I don't think, like, I think you can actually just leave the Spectral Spiders on board. But, and use Whirlwind to kill Flame Tongue, because that saves a lot of damage. And also, like, you have to think about possible Alak here next turn. Like, the overload is for 2.
That's true.
So, it's like using Whirlwind just to kill Flame Tongue Totem. So what you do here is, like, you Whirlwind, you play Gaiden and armor up.
That seems fine. It's not great, but it's something.
Yeah, it is awkward to like use Whirlwind just to kill Flame Tongue Totem, but it does save you possibly.
Yeah, possibly the get on. Unlikely, but it's possible.
Yeah, well,
because if he only plays a get on here, the two Spectral Spiders are gonna trade for it.
Yeah, exactly. And if there is an Alak here, it's just terrible.
Yeah, you gotta do the Whirlwind get on. Or...
Well, you can attack as well.
Okay.
Then you lose the weapon. So it's like you value Whirlwind more.
Yeah.
Oh, he's actually going for a...
Okay, he really wanted to clear here.
Well, actually, Taskmaster is not that useful because he already used Grum, so there's no Grum in his deck.
That's true. Makes the Taskmaster way less valuable.
Okay, so he is an obvious hex, not really another good way to clear this Gaiden. And that is a situation where Ikealyou's board is not great, and Amaz still has... Finally plays Hearthstone Jones. He has to. He has some removal cards.
I think we're gonna see the Flame Tongue trade for the Harrison with the Rock Fighter. Yeah, probably an Epsilon afterwards. In his mind, he probably thinks that Amaz has a big Game Hunter. Or might have a big Game Hunter, but you still drop it. You get to draw so many cards, and this seems like a time that you can play it easily and not worry too much about.
So many Murlocs there.
Oh, he's not gonna go for it. If he doesn't go for it, it's definitely because of the big Game Hunter.
Yeah, he might be the threat. And Amaz is like 3 cards in hand.
But I still like this. I mean, even if you think that it's a big Game Hunter, I think it's fine to play it.
Oh man, that's actually a pretty good setup for the Murlocs. Yeah, those are nice Murlocs to get.
Yeah, it's a really good set. Like usually, what you want to have is as many chargers as possible, and he only has 1. But those other ones are also good. Like he got the Tide Caller, which is way better than something like the 2/1 or whatever. And
yeah, but still for Amaz, a fantastic top deck. Not only he can clear the Ganon here, he can develop Dr. GG.
All right.
And he still has the coin.
Yeah, he still has some cards in his hand.
Okay. Well, to be honest, not really a great way to clear this Dr. Boom.
Nope.
Dr. Boom was really crucial here.
There's actually like no way at all to clear it.
Yeah, like what do you do? Like do you develop Feral Spirit and some minions? I think so. Shredder and Feral Spirit is not bad.
Yeah, seems alright.
And you know your opponent has an empty hand.
I wouldn't blame him for playing some of the Murlocs now.
Yeah, you're at 28. But then if you have to think about like Straza. So if you don't set up a taunt and Alexstrasza is getting played.
Yeah, you definitely don't. I think there's no question about the ferals. I think you have to play it because otherwise he can Alex and he connect to face with the boom. So ferals are happening, but
you can play 2 Murlocs, right?
yeah, he could play like Tidecaller and Coldlight maybe.
Yeah. I don't hate it, but then again, you're super weak to Brawl, so...
Yeah, I think this is pretty good. Plays around Brawl a little bit more because of the death rattle on the Shredder.
Alright, so we are... Amaz needs some boom bot magic.
Okay.
It's going to happen. First boom bot. Oh, goes for face. It doesn't matter at all. It really sucks. Even if it will deal 4 points of damage. And a second bomb.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that jinx.
That's not very,
yeah, that's
very,
definitely
very good.
Really bad. Okay, so the boom bots, they don't like Amaz.
No.
There's a Hex top deck.
I wouldn't Hex here. I mean, now he can easily trade for that. He doesn't need to use the Hex, so he can keep it for something. Something more scary.
Agree. You just develop the Fire Elemental and clear the board and have Hex for a possible Ragnaros or Alexstrasza being dropped. Wow, this will probably seal the game here. You don't even have to kill the 5/5. You're super safe on 25.
Oh, there's a Brawl.
Wow, there's a Brawl. Okay.
Good luck with that.
Still, it's annoying for Amaz that he can't kill the 4/3 before. So, Baston!
Yeah. Even if he wins the Brawl, there's gonna be so many Murgles next turn.
Not really a great card from Piloted Shredder, but still, Amaz has no options.
Look at the Neptune value. Without the Neptune and Murlocs, the Shaman would also have only 2 cards in his hand.
Yeah, not very good hand. But with Murlocs, it's totally different. And Amaz already lost Geddon, Whirlwind, Deathspite, Brawl. Not much removal. He doesn't have a Grom in his deck. I don't see Amaz coming back from this.
He does have the coin.
He does have the coin, true. So if he gets Deathwing...
Yeah, I don't think it's in there.
I don't think either. Reynald was playing Deathwing at some point.
I don't think he did very well with it.
Oh man, he can even Nerf Shock it.
No way.
Okay, so buffing the Murlocs, and I believe this will be 1 to last turn for Amaz.
I think he missed 1 damage there. He could have killed it with the smaller Murloc and...
True.
It doesn't matter, I mean...
He gets a draw!
Wow, okay, well that's gonna help.
How much damage is there? Is this over? Like 7, 9, plus 4.
How much is that?
That's 13.
13, yeah, you're right.
With Krakow, is there spell damage?
He can like Earthshock his own thing to play that defender.
True, attack with
so
it.
If he rolls a...
Yeah, it's actually possible to get lethal here, I believe. You can also play a Murloc, and then you get +2 attack as well.
Actually, unless he rolls the lowest possible, he has lethal here with the Earthshock and the defender.
Yeah.
As ridiculous as it sounds.
So you do start with Crackle.
I think you Crackle the face, like only if it's a 4, because he can Earthshock the... He can attack with the healing totem, and then he can Earthshock it away to play the defender.
Yeah. Well, you can also attack with the spider, and then Earthshock the spider, it doesn't matter.
Aww.
No, he doesn't go for lethal, like super safe play.
Aww.
Well, at least we will see 1 more card from Amaz.
Could have been so cool.
Unless he actually wins with the Crackle to face. Oh no, actually.
Yeah.
Not gambling here? Okay. So Ikealyou is going to take his first win versus Amaz. A super safe play.
Yeah.
But a very nice Shaman deck, and we talked about it before.
Yeah.
This matchup was terrible.
Really unfortunate for Amaz to queue up the warrior into the Shaman.
Yeah, that was the blind pick, Magic. So Ikealyou is going to take a lead over Amaz. And I guess Shaman is now 24-0 versus Warriors.
I guess.
Yeah. So if you have problems with Warriors, if you queue into KitKats on ladder often, take your Shaman deck and show what you get.
Yeah. If you want 3 points, just try to snipe KitKats whenever he's playing. Just check out his stream, and when is he playing, and then try to queue up your Shaman against him.
Easy legend. Alright, so Ikealyou's Shaman is out, and the decks that he still has, Rogue and Hunter, he's going to take his Hunter, and Amaz is just going to stay with Warrior. He's confident. He's confident with both matchups, possibly against Hunter and a Rogue. If this Hunter is face Hunter, like his teammates, then Amaz will have a pretty good matchup.
Yeah, but if it's a mid-range Hunter, though, then I actually think that the Hunter is in a pretty good spot. Oh, and it seems like it is mid-range.
This is mid-range with Ragnaros for sure.
Yeah, you don't put that in the deck with the Wolf Riders.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So again, like a bad matchup for Amaz. It is winnable.
Yeah, it can go either way.
Oh my God, the Hunter's hand. So
there's also a Fiery War Axe from Amaz.
Yeah, it's good. Double Fire War Axe and a Bomb Lobber. I wonder if he upgraded to FedEx, but for the Hunter, the hand is great actually. Mad Scientist, Mirror. I wonder like how good Freezing Trap is in this matchup.
It's pretty good. There's not that many small minions. This is really, really good hand for the Hunter.
Leog is bad, but
it's okay actually. I think that Huffer would have been bad in this situation because it's the mid-range one. I mean, Huffer wouldn't have been awful because
8 points of
it's
damage.
8 damage, but you're playing. But it's mid-range, so
yeah, you don't care about early damage that much.
It's not as important as it is with the Face Hunter.
Oh man.
All right.
Now it's Huffer, and so already dealing damage with the Hunter and Amaz. A tough spot here.
Oh, that's a pretty cool play. I mean, he could, if he wants to save his HP, he can just Armor Smith Whirlwind, and he's gonna get 1 armor from the Armor Smith, so he can even Shield Slam the Huffer. But I don't think you wanna Shield Slam here because of the
high mains.
Yeah, he didn't see a 1-drop, and if it was a Face Hunter, he probably would have seen one because we actually talked about this in some earlier match. That how to figure out if you're playing against a fast Hunter or a slow one, because the fast Hunter plays 6 1-drops. So quite often they have that on the early turn. So if you see that there is no 1-drop, you can kind of guess. So I would prefer here to keep the Shield Slam, but it does cleanly kill the Huffer.
It does save a lot of damage, and if he would not use the Shield Slam here, he would drop to what, like 17 or something?
Yeah, it would have taken a lot of damage.
Alright, there's a Bomb Lobber from Amaz.
What's coming out of it?
That's a 2-2.
Okay, that's
good for Amaz.
Slightly below average.
Yeah, it's a...
2 for Amaz, it's alright.
But then there's an Eaglehorn Bone to clear the Lobber, and there is a high main for turn 6. That's a pretty good top deck. So Hunter developed the board, 2-2-2s, not really easy to clear. Oh, there is an Execute. That's actually an excellent card versus the high main.
Yeah, that allows him to deal with it.
Marsh is developing the minions. He's getting low on cards, but there is an Acolyte of Pain that gives him hope, trying to stay alive here. High main drop on 6. Such a powerful play.
Yeah, the death rattle is still gonna be huge.
It's also a very good play to kill the Armor Smith here. You don't want to have an activator for Execute. You do want to... You want Warrior to attack into the high main. But then Amaz has the Whirlwind, so for Amaz it's pretty good.
Yeah, this is pretty nice way to deal with that. He even has a weapon ready.
Oh my god, again on top deck. That would be very useful versus those hyenas.
So you save the weapon here and just armor up. It kind of telegraphs the way that you have the gear and you're planning to play it.
True. I actually like clearing. You are still at 23.
Oh, that's a bad throw. The Hunter hand is actually really bad right now.
Yeah, it's somehow Amaz was able to deal with this early aggression and so many spells, like not doing anything here.
If he didn't clear one of the hyenas last turn, I think that we would not have seen a Knife Juggler here, because it would have been so clear that there's a Geddon coming, so he kind of baited out the Juggler now.
Yeah, that was really well played by Amaz there. Sludge Belcher is a great card to get.
Not the best one, but it's still something.
But would you really play it? I guess because of you have a Freezing Trap.
Yeah, you definitely play it.
I was thinking like maybe Kill Command the Geddon. Like it is a mid-range Hunter, so you do want to maybe clear the board there.
You mean like Unleash and Kill Command? He also needs to get a Beast first, and Unleash for one.
Yeah. I mean like you would Unleash and Kill Command. You keep the Freezing Trap online, and
I can take the hit.
But then it's like Sludge Belcher is fine because you do have the Freezing Trap. But honestly, like
it's looking so good right now.
Yeah, it's looking very good for Amaz. Amaz doesn't really have to attack here. Wow, web spinner, so bad.
It's not the draw you wanted. You wanted your
What?
Ragnaros or Dr. Boom or something like that.
Or maybe even Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
Or Abusive Surgeon, if you play one. That's why Abusive Surgeon.
I guess it would have been fine. I mean, the web spinner is not completely awful here. It did enable the kill command easily.
Yeah, and you still have the dogs. But then again, like Warrior is not known for playing a lot of minions.
No.
So with Unleash the Hounds, like in this particular matchup, Unleash the Hounds is really bad. If you play if you play a Face Hunter, you at least play Leroy, and you might get a bit more value there. Oh wow, actually that's a funny card.
Yeah. Ikealyou's hand is like the 2 Unleash and the Freezing Trap are like dead right now. He just needs to wait for the Ragnaros.
Yeah. On the other hand, Amaz has almost everything. Like yeah, he has Alexstrasza and he has Activator for Grom with this Death Spite. I would like to see Alexstrasza and Belcher attack pass. Is there a Freezing Trap still?
Yes.
Alright, so then no
I
attack.
think I would probably lean towards clearing that and then Alexstrasza on sell.
Would you clear? I would Alexstrasza face and then pass maybe. Because you put them to...
Yeah, I guess that works. It's not gonna work out that well though if he goes for it because of the last Freezing Trap. This is fine too.
Yeah,
I get behind that. I also I don't think the Chrome would have been bad either because he had 10 mana. Just dropping the Chrome. Like what can the Hunter really do to it?
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark and something else. Like alone it doesn't even get the job done.
Silence. And then
But it's still a 4 or 9. I think it would have been okay.
Yeah, but it's weird like using Grom if you have Alexstrasza in hand.
That's true.
Well, right now this board there is a Freezing Trap again. I wouldn't hate Grom now.
Chrome into it, come on.
Yeah, I would.
Please do it.
I would Grom into the Freezing Trap and kill the 2/2.
Oh, not in the Freezing Trap, but
Why not? Why not?
I mean, not have Belcher into the Freezing Trap. You mean? And Chrome into this. Like this is what I was thinking.
Oh, you
exactly.
like Grom into the 2/2 and get it
Yes,
in 10.
and you have it ready now for the Alexstrasza. That's so tricky to deal with for the Hunter. Oh!
Or is it?
Oh
Or is
my
it?
god. This is
man.
such a huge troll.
This Ragnaros is going to decide his game.
But it's not that bad even on face. I mean, he can Alexstrasza back though. But if it kills the Chrome,
if it kills the
Chrome, it does not.
It does not, so Amaz is actually positioned pretty well here.
Yeah, you can trade those and just get back to 15.
Alright, so there are 2 minions in the Cult Master.
Unleash the draw.
Dr. GG. I guess you just play it
Yeah.
YOLO.
Dr. Boom in hand, mana for Dr. Boom.
Well, you are the one who is aggressive, and you've seen Alexstrasza already, so you know that there is 9 points of damage. There's no more Grom.
Pretty good. Oh, that's nice. Now he can try to get the bombs to hit on the Acolyte. I hope that they roll low.
Okay, so the first bomb is going to hit.
What is gonna hit?
Alexstrasza for 4.
Okay, so now you trade that first. You're not gonna take the gamble that the last boom is gonna kill it.
Oh man, that poor Alexstrasza getting wrecked by bombs. The Belcher comes for the 3rd time.
Okay, so here he is gonna unleash the draws for sure.
Unleash the draws. Cult Master.
No, this is gonna get exciting.
This hunter is really different from what we've seen before.
Yeah,
I like it. It's an interesting build. He wants to get the Armor Smith kill. And he doesn't get it.
That's pretty disappointing.
And now again.
I would probably unleash again. Just get the 6 cards.
Do you fish for Hunter's Mark? Do you even play Hunter's Mark?
I don't know if he plays it. If he does, it's probably just 1.
Yeah. Whoa,
Wow.
Amaz is getting some value from
So
those dogs
many
as well.
cards.
But so much armor on the other hand.
But does it matter? Because like, it seems like Amaz is likely to be the first one out of cards here. And this type of Hunter deck has so many like valuable creatures they can throw into. And also, Amaz already played the Chrome, so how is Amaz supposed to end this game? Like
By fatigue.
by fatigue, yeah,
If
how
there's
likely is that?
any player on the globe that can win a fatigue game, Warrior versus Hunter, I would say it's Amaz. He won so many games by fatiguing his opponents.
Alright. Let's see if it works out. But right now, like that 6... No, he actually draws 7 cards. 6 from the Hounds and 1 from the Boom, but that was so huge.
Yeah, that was the unleashed draws.
Like that was if you Amaz, that was actually pretty depressing.
Well, what are you going to do? Just, you know, develop the Belcher again. That's the 4th Belcher being played by Amaz, a persistent one. And you did lose, like...
High main piloted Shredder, pass.
Amaz still has Ragnaros, right? Ragnaros was on the Hunter side.
Yes, Amaz has some Ragnaros.
So he
That's
used
true.
Geddon, he used Alexstrasza, he used Grom.
Yeah.
He still possibly has the Ragnaros. And he obviously has Sylvanas. Oh.
Well, there's still some hope. I mean, he can play the Sylvanas here and he can Brawl next turn. So he's like guaranteed to win the Brawl, basically.
Oh my god, he can play Sylvanas, Taskmaster Sylvanas, and then execute...
Wait,
nothing,
what?
actually. I'm sorry, Artoz's shots fired. All right.
Actually, I would have preferred to see the Sylvanas here.
You can
Oh, he's still gonna play it.
Yeah, you can still play Sylvanas.
Alright.
You've seen double Unleash, so now you know there is no more Unleash, and this Belcher is still proving to be difficult here.
Yeah, that's actually okay, because the High main was played first, so if he plays the Sylvanas and Brawls, the High main death roll is actually happening first, so he could get only a 2-2 from it.
Yeah, oh, but there is actually Silence, Kill Command, one of the best ways to deal with Sylvanas.
Yeah, that works.
That dismantles Amaz a bit.
It's the... Oh, no Houndmaster. Yeah, alright, he's playing around the Brawl, of course.
Pretty well played by Ikealyou.
Yeah, for sure.
Knows the matchup here.
Yep.
But Warrior still has a lot of cards.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Shield Block, Shield Slam, doesn't do much. Amaz has to Brawl. Well, Hunter only has 4 cards now.
Yeah, but it's like... It's enough. I think there was a lot of minions out there, so he still has like a Houndmaster and piloted Shredder.
Amaz, what are you doing? Shield Slam face!
Almost out of cards. This is gonna be so close.
I told you, this is the fatigue match.
Yeah, I mean, there's only 1 card left. But now he can go all in because he saw the Brawl, so he can just drop the Shredder.
Did Ikealyou use double bow already? Like Eagle Horn Bow? Is there still a chance for Amaz to draw some cards from this Hearthstone? Oh wow, that's a card.
Know. Yeah, you just played.
Well, that's something that counters the board actually. It's pretty good, and Amaz is still really far from dying. So Ikealyou now only has 4 cards in his hand to win this match.
Yeah, he needs to go face like mad.
Is it enough?
Oh, he did have. Oh yes, that's right. He had it in his hand for.
He
a
had
long
the
time.
freezing trap for the longest
Yeah,
time.
he just didn't play it. Yeah.
Wait, did he really? Like I felt like such Belcher actually got back to hand 2 times. I would say this is a snake trap.
That's true. Yeah, you are right. It did go back to hand twice.
So
it's something else.
This is a snake trap.
Yeah, almost certainly. Like, yeah, it's snakes.
Alright, so here Amaz is going to clear the Belcher. This game is not over yet. If Amaz is able to stabilize and not die with this board and 2 cards in the hand, he can actually still win this. Like, Warrior is the class that can win this, and Amaz is the guy who wins fatigue matches. Can he do this in this tournament versus Ikealyou? How much damage is there?
That's quite a bit.
He's thinking about Harrison Jones. I like playing Harrison Jones here.
If there's no bow left. I can't remember if he played 2 bows. Like, it's simple as that. Like, if 2 bows were played, you just play it, because there's no more weapons. If only 1 was played, you know that your opponent has 1 in his hand and you really don't want to play it.
The Shredder is going to summon Owl. Owl is really bad.
It's really bad.
Mad Scientist, and the last card is the Haunted Creeper. No bow, and that's it. The cards are on the table. Whatever Amaz draws now will decide the outcome of this match. There's also a Web Spinner card, which will be important.
I actually really would have liked it if Ikealyou used the Web Spinner there to as part of the... Oh, wow.
That's the big Shield Maiden floating in the sky. Get dropped.
Yeah, so last time when he cleared the Kel'Thuzad, I actually would have preferred if Ikealyou used the Web Spinner, so he could have maybe gotten some kind of big beast instead of the Shredder.
Well, he got a Timberwolf, so that's actually not a great card. It is okay, but you could get a Gazrilla or King Crush. So now Amaz needs...
I don't think Amaz needs anything.
Amaz is good.
Yeah.
You just...
I mean, I think there's no chance. You You can even go phase for 5 because you know that he's not gonna draw anything. You clear the Timberwolf, go phase for 5, and Ikealyou is forced to make. This is actually over. Amaz won.
Yeah, exactly. Ikealyou will be forced to make the trades, but this is not enough. He doesn't have enough damage. He knows that. Amaz actually wins this game. What a game!
Like, it looked really good for him that 10-7 card throws happened, but after the brawl, and he managed to hold on.
I told you.
Yeah,
like,
you were right.
Amaz is the guy who actually can win with that. Like, that was, I don't even think if that was too greedy. I think from Ikealyou that was the correct play to get those 7 draws.
Yeah.
Because can you even imagine not being able to win after drawing 7 cards, like end game, having all the Hymens and stuff? That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Amaz.
I wonder if we could have somehow like played around the brawl even a bit more, but I don't really know. And when Amaz did brawl, there was a lot of minions out there, but they were all really small.
And the Fraddle. Like,
And that's really
yeah, I think Ikealyou played it well. Like, he did play Web Spinner as the one of the additional cards. So I think he played really well around Brawl, but still, like, Amaz proving his patience and calm, really dominating the match, and he got there. With Hearthstone Jones, he played it when it mattered. Great decisions from both players, and a fantastic game. This series is now tied 1-1, Ikealyou versus Amaz. We're not going to see Warrior from Amaz, no Shaman from Ikealyou. The next match is going to be Rogue from Ikealyou versus Hunter from Amaz. Do you think Amaz can play face Hunter?
I actually don't know. I would expect it to be mid-range, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, we can see it right now.
No, that's the high man. Yeah.
He has the high man. I would expect mid-range from Amaz as well, and that's actually a mid-range Hunter versus Rogue. So, Ikealyou.
Ikealyou with the advantage for sure.
Yes. We discussed this matchup before. Rogue is very good versus this Hunter deck with a sap to high main. Very powerful play. But then again, Amaz has Animal Companion, Eaglehorn Bow, and a Kill Command, so he will have some cards that he can play. Turn 2 Animal Companion, turn 3 Bow.
It's a solid hand.
It's a very solid hand. And with Kill Command being as a finisher, also, like, sometimes the Rogue doesn't have the sap, you know.
The Bow is definitely MVP in this matchup. Like, it's so good because you know that the Rogue plays a lot of 3/3s. And also, like, if you get some traps to go with it, it can be sometimes difficult for the Rogue to clear. There is the South Sea deckhand, but it's only one of in the decks, so it's tricky.
Well, from my perspective, it looks like both
so
players
good.
have very nice hands.
Both players with really nice hands.
Yeah, they have perfect hands. And obviously, great decision from Master Malik and Kill Command and Savannah High Main. What? Gazrilla again? What is happening?
It's supposed to be random. Okay, the last game with
apparently it's not. And how do you value Gazrilla versus Rogue? I think it's actually a pretty amazing card. I mean, if you sap it, but then
so much sap value in it.
Yeah, there is a lot of stuff, but there is a Sludge Belcher. Like maybe if you bait the sap earlier, then Gazrilla is really amazing. Like it's hard to kill it, and any AoE you do is actually buffing it.
I really like the decision here not to play that. Oh, it's so good.
That's a Huffer.
So now he saved the backstab aside. If he played the backstab agent there, he wouldn't have a way to deal with this now. Worked out so well. I think many players would have just backstabbed the scientist.
So really well played by Ikealyou.
Yes.
But this game is still not over. Everything could happen. Hopefully some Gazrilla action. A pretty good turn 4 here with the coin.
Yep, not bad at all. You can even coin out the creeper. No reason to really hold on to the coin.
Yeah, and you do want to develop minions, especially creep. Like the Fraddle minions versus Rogue, they are annoying. They deal small packets of damage, but it piles up. Like it is Haunted Creeper lives for a couple of turns. It has actually a lot of damage.
Yep.
Especially with like, well, no Hunter's Mark this turn, but Hunter's Mark can work, and you will have the spiders.
The freezing trap doing so much work right now. Keeping that low tap at bay.
Yeah, I guess you don't even attack with the low tap now. You try to get the tokens, and then you will try to get the freezing trap with the tokens.
Checking for snakes here. Now he knows it's freezing because he already tested for explosives too.
Yeah, well, but still, attack on Belcher was meaningful because you do want to destroy it.
Yep.
Alright, Kill Command.
Oh, this is looking so good for Ikealyou right now.
How do you do you go for a high main? I guess you do. It's like if you keep
I actually don't know.
I like high main because you do clear. Can you clear the board?
I feel like he already got Amaz so low that like just hero powering and like going Animal Companion there would have been two good results. But I can't blame him for this.
There's still
But
the
it's
freezing trap, so you do kind of like cleared, and if you keep the advantage, if you maintain advantage, even if the high main is stopped, you just replay the high main.
Yeah, but it's such a huge tempo loss that it kind of gives an advantage to Ikealyou in a way. So I'm actually like I would probably would have tried to dodge playing the high main there, because it gives like a small opening.
Well, right now it's actually a good situation still. Like he replays the high main, kills the 3-2 with a bow.
By the way, I think I miss like
maybe
mixed up the names earlier. Amaz is the Hunter player.
Oh, you're right. I mixed them up as well.
Just now realizing.
True. So Amaz played. For me, Amaz played well.
Yeah.
I liked it. He's using that freezing trap for value here. Lothab just
Yep. The high main got zapped once, but there it is, making a comeback.
And I think you can even kill command the high main now. The kill command the Lothab attack with the high main. Your opponent has only Rogue has only 3 cards.
I would be tempted to Godzilla here, because you know that your opponent doesn't have a zap. I would be really tempted to just go face and drop the Godzilla. I don't know if it's correct, but yeah, I mean, you know that it's gonna stick around. You can even kill command it next turn yourself to double it up.
I think it might be correct because next turn you will have next turn you will have the Animal Companion, kill command, and hero power if you want to.
Yeah, does play the Godzilla. But it also makes it trade because of the potential burst power from the Rogue with oil and flurry and stuff.
Is there enough to kill it? Oh, there is with the flurry.
It's gonna be all out of cards now.
Or Godzilla.
The feels when you have 0 cards in your hand.
Right, you want to top deck sprint after that.
You better get it.
So Ikealyou going all in, killing Godzilla, developing a 6-3 minion.
Yeah, you just play.
Do you? There is a 6-3.
Who cares? There's 0 cards in hand. There's like no chance that he can get killed next turn, and just getting that 9 power on the board. I would play that
He's
every
actually
time.
scared of it.
Scared of what? I don't get it. I would play the boom. I mean, you could play the boom, you could play the mad scientist. You could actually add 11 power on the board and have lethal next time with the kill command.
I actually agree, but then
it doesn't really matter. Like he's so far behind, so far ahead. I feel like he can, like just choose the.
That was an okay play,
the,
and this time like you have a clear board and a clear advantage, and you just
anything goes.
Exactly. He even decides to use hero power and keep Animal Companion for next turn. Oh, there's a single oil and that's it. Amaz is going to take game number 3 and get a lead over Ikealyou with his Hunter.
So we have also been talking about this a few times today. Like what happens with the Rogue when you don't get the card draws? There was no sprint, there was no Azure Drake. That's what happens. You run out of gas.
You basically kill yourself. And so Ikealyou killed himself with no cards.
He just didn't get the extra card draw in form of mainly sprint, but also Drakes. Like he was able to deal with whatever Amaz was throwing out there earlier, but then what do you do?
Also, we've seen a situation that's really rare, but Amaz was able to play the high main on the board where Sap didn't actually do much because there was this freezing trap countering Lothab. So Sap didn't do much. It did buy a turn, but then high main just got replayed, and there wasn't really a good way to deal with the high main afterwards. So Rogue wasn't able to get the tempo. The Sap was mostly a defensive play, and in that sense,
that's true.
It didn't really work that well. So for Ikealyou, the Rogue is still up because he didn't win of it, and Amaz just needs one more game. He needs to win with his Druid versus either Rogue or Hunter, and Druid versus Rogue is that's a weird matchup. Who do you think has an advantage here? Like some players.
I actually, personally, if I play this matchup, I prefer the Druid. I've been doing so well with the Druid against this, but there are some things that the Rogue can do, like with the right draws and with Violet Teacher early on. The Rogue can really, like Violet Teacher is a big part of how to beat the Druid.
True.
And he does have it here.
So how do you like the Shade of Naxxramas? You mentioned this before, like you liked Shade being innervated on turn 1.
Yeah. Like some time ago, I actually didn't like this play so much because when the hand is like this, you don't have a follow-up. You can't really like it results in a lot of hero powering, and you don't have access to the innervate anymore to like smoothen out your curve. But the more I played with it, it's just like getting the Shade out on turn 1. It's so strong. It's so strong. Like it's like you get a free +1/+1 on it every time. It's like half a card almost every turn for free, getting that small buff. So it can snowball so heavily, and it's really difficult to deal with.
All right. So we discussed this matchup before as well. It's mostly about Druid having the tempo advantage, doing the damage. Amaz already has the combo in hand, which is important. He has the swipe. He has the keeper. So he. Oh my God! So Bichao is actually super bad.
Yeah.
But overall, if he continues doing damage, the Shade grows. He might be able to steal a win here. But on the other hand, Ikealyou has a lot of good cards, like developing Violet Teacher early. I guess Amaz will have to trade into it.
Well, if there's any way, I think he should try avoid it actually. Like just try to, because the hand that he has right now, it's like the strategy seems to be that he needs to burst down his opponent, get that big combo off. So I would value keeping the Shade in stealth extremely highly.
Well, for now there is no way to deal with that Shade, and Shade can actually outgrow the removal.
Yep. It's pretty good. But the cost of that is that the teacher is gonna stay up and it's gonna be dealing that tree. We're gonna see a swipe here for sure.
Yeah,
but
like,
there's another threat on the board now.
Amaz could actually do the other play because he has the swipe, so he knows that whatever Ikealyou does, however many tokens he creates, he can still swipe this turn. And this Zombie Chow is...
Yeah, it's actually okay.
Zombie Chow contesting the... Okay, the Zombie Chow is going to die to weapon. Love up development, pretty good.
It's really solid.
But then there is one big issue with weapons overall, because, well, there was a Zombie Chow that healed, but whenever you clear something with a weapon, you do pay with health as well.
That's true.
Keeper, a pretty nice top deck here to clear that SA7.
Alright. Decides that the low tap is something that he just can't have on the board with this, and I actually kind of agree. As much as you want to keep it in stealth, just the situation is that you can't really like afford to leave it up. He will run out of cards soon if he doesn't find a lore. Because you don't want to cast those Force of Nature Savage Sword before you get your opponent low. So right now they are just dead cards.
Well, I guess here you just continue developing part of the Sure. So it's not that bad. Like Rogue did clear the board, did clear the Shade, but Amaz is still having the board. And
no, he's doing alright.
Yeah, definitely. And we're getting closer and closer to turn 9 where he exactly has that combo. He still has a pretty good turn 8 play with that Shredder. So for Ikealyou here, what do you do? Let's just develop the Azure or try to get the good Violet?
I would drop this turn because there's so many decisions.
What about like Azure Drake, Sap? Do you prefer Violet Teacher Sap?
I don't know. I guess that's kind of okay. Oh
man!
But he might still want to actually drop the double shredders because of the combo in his hand, because those are really sticky. So Ikealyou needs to deal both the front and the back half of that.
And Ikealyou doesn't really have a way to deal with it right now.
Backstab is a good start.
Yeah, it is. I was thinking like if there is a good possibility for a Flurry to clear. And then if you backstab, you are getting some kind of minion, and the first Shredder is going to spawn. Oh, that's a stealth.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
That's very good for Amaz there.
I would try to clear that Shredder too. Like attack with the teacher into it. I hope that there's a 2 toughness minion, because then you can play the deckhand to trade with it and use the weapon to clear off the 2-1.
If you don't clear this Shredder,
it's Amaz is 1 off. He's 1 off.
Yeah, he's 1 off then. Oh man, this is getting really close.
Wow. If Amaz goes for the combo here and Ikealyou picks up an oil, how much is that then?
Yeah, I was thinking like how much burst can Ikealyou actually get? he can get a lot. Like even with this hand, that's a lot of
Yeah,
burst.
that's a lot already. But I don't think it's 24.
He will have 9 mana, right?
He has 10 on the board, so
10 on the board. Eviscerate is 5.
5 more, so that's 15. It's not 24. It's a lot, but it's not 24.
He will need like a deadly poison. That will probably be lethal then, because deadly poison provides 4 points of damage for 1 mana.
I think he has 22. Like if I'm not counting it wrong.
5 and 6, that's 11 on board. Plus 5, that's 16. Plus 2, that's 18. With Flurry, that's 2 plus 3, 23.
Yeah, that's what I got. So we've done like 2 of 10 on the board. 15.
That's 6.
The weapon with the barber flurry.
Yeah,
that's 5 damage with the spell power. Yeah. Okay, so it's 7 plus 5 plus, yeah, it's 23. Yeah, that's true.
He will need like a deadly poison instead of the deckhand, and then he will be able. That will be lethal. But well, Amaz actually trades here.
Yep. And now we're gonna see the flurry.
Yeah, flurry pretty good.
Or are we actually? No.
There's
he doesn't need to. He can just the eviscerate pickup was like the Drake pickup was so good. So he can Drake Evis.
That's what the Eviscerate is. Well, Astro Drake is so powerful in Rogue. Like this one spell damage, changing all the things. So he can just.
He's gonna take 4, but it's okay.
It's fine. Like
you're still at 21.
If you're above 14, that's good.
Yeah. Okay, it's still anybody's game. Oh, that's pretty good.
Astro Drake with a Wrath. You just kill the 4/4, kill the small one. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Amaz needs to create a situation where he gets Ikealyou to like 14, and then with the combo.
Yep.
And Blade Flurry is nice, but then without any buff to weapon, it's not doing that much.
He can haha into that Drake if he needs to.
Eviscerate.
Oh, that's even better.
Eviscerate is okay.
Thank you, Evis, yeah.
That's another token for him.
Like, if possible, you should probably save the deckhand for the oil. If it makes sense.
Does make sense? Like, if you have the...
No, did he swipe twice already? If he swiped twice, then actually a case could be made in favor just playing it here and just going face for 2.
The only reason to keep deckhand is if Amaz swipes.
Oh, unless a swipe.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you save the deckhand, because
that's such a good draw.
if Violet Teacher would survive, there is no reason to use the deckhand because there's still a chance that the token will get the +3 attack from oil.
Wow, and with the 4-power minion on the board, he's threatening exactly 20 with the combo.
Oh man.
What does he draw?
Oh, okay. This game is not over for sure.
Okay.
Well, but there's Ancient of Lore, and actually, Ikealyou's hand doesn't look that great.
No. I would definitely favor Amaz.
Do you kill it for free? I guess you have to.
Yeah, that's double flurries, so I guess you can just ditch one here. It doesn't feel good, but it's...
Just use 1 flurry and then weapon up.
Yeah.
But it is painful, and again, you're out of cards. So the rogue not getting cards, killing Ikealyou. Amaz just developing board. I guess you do. Dude, can you just draw cards? And can you ignore this? If there's oil...
I don't know, I mean...
Oil is 6, and with flurry...
With the deckhand oil flurry. How much is that?
Alright, so oil is 6 points of damage.
So it's 11. He wouldn't quite beat it. I really like this. I like this a lot. Just clearing that.
Yeah, I like it as well.
Not give the board empty.
You've seen so many like AoE spells. You've seen Eviscerate, you've seen Fan of Knives, you've seen 1 flurry. So Cat is pretty good.
What an awful draw.
Yeah, for Ikealyou. And that only shows that Amaz made a good play, because if you sap the Cat just returns with charge.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, Ikealyou taking even
4
more damage.
3 daggers and passes down.
Can't even play anything.
Yeah, 10 mana, that was like hero power pass.
Oh man, a force. You can even force, but no, actually, just
okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage coming. Wait, that's it.
Draw. I think that's it.
That's it. Amaz is going to take the series because Ikealyou can't really deal with this.
No, like the shade is gonna be there when the next turn begins. There's no way to kill that shade.
Yeah, whatever.
Which means that's 5 more damage, and the combo is 14. So that's 19. There's no way to heal. There's no way to kill the shed. There's no way to taunt.
Well, you can just play a haha and shake Amaz's hand because Amaz is taking the series 3-1 versus Ikealyou. This rogue didn't work for Ikealyou this time.
Yeah, that's not very well. Yeah.
So Team No Mercy eliminated from this tournament. Amaz is going to advance to the final. He's going to Katowice next week. He will fight representing Team Archon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Firebat didn't make it, but Amaz did. So.
Yeah, Amaz proving again that he's a fantastic player and he knows how to play. Where Ikealyou played really well as well. Like he played a lot of rogue. What do you think about the match overall?
Well, the rogue seemed like it was a problem for Ikealyou, but I don't really think he did any mistakes. The draws just weren't there.
He just didn't get the sprint. Like he ran out of cards and he made good decisions. He made the plays you called and.
I think the plays were good. It's just like he lacked the card draw. Like he didn't find the final punch, with the sprint. He didn't find the sprint to find the necessary remaining draws.
So definitely well played by Ikealyou, and there is no shame in losing to Amaz. So Ikealyou dropping from the tournament. Unfortunately, Amaz advancing. What an amazing series!
Unfortunately, Amaz.
Unfortunately, did I actually say that?
Ikealyou, yeah.
Amaz is a friend, so I'm happy for Amaz.
I'm just kidding.
Unfortunately for Ikealyou,
Yes,
Amaz advancing. We are happy for Amaz. Amaz boys, guys. POC champ, he advanced. And we are going to have one last match today. Strifecrow versus... Who's Strifecrow's opponent? Do you remember?
I have no idea.
Sir Christian.
Sir Christian, yes. So we have Sir Christian going up against Sir Strifecrow. Stay tuned.
Exactly. We're going to go to the short break, guys. See you after the break.